Hey travelers, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about how to get your US passport. Lots of my friends, clients, and audience are first-time travelers or amateur travelers that haven't really ventured out into the world of international travel just yet. No worries, we've all been there before, but it doesn't change the fact that you might not know where to start when it comes to getting your US passport. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe if you find this video useful, and let's get into how to get your US passport. This video is for first-time passport applicants, and the first thing you need to know is that you need to go in person to an appointment to get your passport. You can easily find locations where these appointments are offered near you. Some of these locations might include government offices, post offices, and libraries. Below, I'll leave the link to a search tool that you can use to find locations near you by your zip code. For that meeting, you'll need to prepare and bring certain documents to verify your identity and properly apply for your passport. The first thing you'll need is your passport application. This is a form you can fill out online and print out to bring to your appointment. And I'll also leave a link to that form down below as well. Along with your ID, you'll need to bring proof of citizenship, which in most cases will be your birth certificate. You'll also need to bring photocopies of both your photo ID and your proof of citizenship. When I was 18 and getting my passport, I forgot to bring photocopies, and the lady at the library I was going to was super nice and did it for me. I wouldn't count on everyone being super nice like that, so make sure you bring your photocopies and the originals just in case. Along with your other documents, you'll have to bring a photo. Lots of locations offer photo services, in which case you wouldn't need to bring your own and you would get your photo done at the time of your appointment. You can use the search tool that I've already talked about in order to look for locations that do also offer photo services. It's also an option to bring your own photo, whether you take it or a photographer takes it, as long as it meets the photo requirements and is brought in a physical copy. I personally had my photo taken at my appointment just to be safe and make sure that it met all the requirements, but I do kind of hate my photo, so do it at your own discretion. The last thing you'll need to bring to your appointment is payment. For first-time applicants, it's $110 for your application fee and $35 for your execution fee. The safe bet is to bring 2 separate money orders, which you can get from your bank, or bring personal checks. Some locations may also accept cash, credit, or debit, but you might be subject to extra fees for using these forms of payment. Just something to keep in mind, make sure you call your location before your appointment to double check what forms of payment they do accept. And just remember that all of these documents must be hard physical copies, and no digital files will be accepted at the time of your appointment. Side note, there is an option to pay an extra $60 to expedite your passport application. And online, they say that the regular passport application can take up to 10 to 12 weeks. Depending on the time of year that you apply, it could actually take that long. But more often than not, it does not take 10 weeks to receive your passport after applying. I applied in January and received my passport in 3 weeks without the expedited option. I highly suggest getting your passport before you even have a trip planned. As long as you're 18 years or older when you apply for your passport, they're good for 10 years. So even if you don't have a trip coming up soon, they'll be good for a while. Once you've applied, you can check the status of your passport application online and wait to receive your passport in the mail. Let me know in the comments where you're going to travel to first when you get your passport. There is always the option to rush your passport in case of emergency or a last-minute situation, but I personally don't have experience in that process. And again, I would suggest getting your passport before you're even going to need it so that it's ready to go when you do. Just to wrap up the process, make sure you find your local location for your appointment, make sure you have all of your documents and in hard copy, and also make sure you have the right form of payment, and you'll be all set and it'll be a super easy process. Let me know if you have any questions about the passport process down below, and if you've gone through the process already and you think I've missed something, or if you have any tips or tricks yourself, let me know about those as well. Once you have your passport, the world is your oyster. Happy traveling, guys.